This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tight end goes in motion. He hands it off from the gun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. He finds his man.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion makes it second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, he makes the catch! Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out in the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Eludes a tackle. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Press coverage now from the secondary. Back in motion now. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got a man down the middle. He tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Makes a nice move there. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties and
he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw to the left. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's awesome. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
We'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
He's running out of time here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Look out, room to run here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's press coverage now from these DBs. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Man, that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open time.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
BAT puts him up 3. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the court.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
scoreboard, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. There was no catching him that time.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's awesome. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The Buckeyes are on the move here.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's awesome. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. It should be automatic. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Hits the running back in the flat. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
QB keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Sharp. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they need the PAT now to even the score heading to halftime. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Has the first down and more. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've regained the lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arms.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. When you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Bringing pressure. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Ohio State, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Point after, up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Ducks will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That's an important first down on that running play. It's a quick grab. High completion makes it second and medium. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Touchdown, Buckeyes. They cap the drive with 6 points. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Punt over the middle. It's awesome. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's awesome. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
brought down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try and run it with the fullback. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And they'll set up with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Working clock with the ground game. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, if you get that much time in the pocket and you still throw a pick, that's completely on the quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the single back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
He brought down at the 20. That's a first down for the offense.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.